Welcome back to the Blue and White Award Show, coming to you live on ESPN3 from the University at Buffalo.
I'm voice of Bulls football Paul Peck. The fall season has the distinction of kicking things off, both athletically on the field and academically in the classroom, and that's special in itself. It's a new academic year. It gets everybody excited around here. So now it's our chance to take a look at the fall MVP.
Men's cross country, Barrett Kemp, a distinguished scholar athlete who finished 30th at NCAA regionals. Women's cross country, Amy Shaw, a distinguished scholar athlete who finished 34th at NCAA regionals for the third best performance in school history. Football, Nick Gilbo. His 67 solo tackles in 2015 ranked 7th in school history for a single season. Men's soccer, Russell Cicerone became the second Bull in program history to be named MAC Player of the Year after finishing the season with a career-high 12 goals, 8 assists, and 32 points. Women's soccer, Jackie Hall, named first-team All-MAC in All-Region for the second straight year after helping the Bulls defense hold their opponents to less than a goal against per game. Volleyball, Megan Lipsky earned All-MAC honors as a senior as she led the Bulls with 327 kills and 346 digs.
Well, please give a round of applause to all of our fall sports MVPs.
Next up is the Chrissy Dickerson Award for the Unsung Hero. This award is focused on recognizing a student-athlete who excels in the areas of service of community, academic achievement, sportsmanship, and athletic commitment. Here are your nominees.
Willie Connor, men's basketball. Amber Hatchett, volleyball. Kristen Markowitz, women's soccer. Frankie File, men's cross country. Catherine Ups, women's basketball.
All right, the first envelope. And the winner is Frankie File. Frankie, come on up here. Frankie's award is being given by the Student Athlete Advisory Committee President, Callum Lydiard, and Chrissy Dickerson's parents, Dr. Suzanne and Jim Dickerson. Come on up, Frankie.
It's fun. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you all very much. It's a really big honor. I really appreciate it. Shout out to my teammates, my friends and family, my girlfriend, everybody around me. I really want to thank my coaches, Todd Witzeben, Vicky Mitchell, and the rest of them for believing in me, sticking with me through all this. It's been a long road. I really appreciate everything that you guys have all done. Thank you to all you guys. You guys keep me going every day. I've been hanging out a lot with the football players all semester. I appreciate you guys. You guys keep me going, so thank you very much.
Congratulations, Frankie. Now it is time to give a shout out to our 2015-2016 Student Athlete Advisory Committee Executive Board. Now these athletes are your fearless leaders, bringing the voice for all student athletes. So let's give them a mention here. From the swimming and diving team, SAAC President Callum Lydiard. From the swimming and diving team, Community Outreach Officer Brittany Walters. From the swimming and diving team, Athletes for Athletes Officer Mackenzie Moss. And from the soccer team, Secretary Cassie Betancourt. Now, this celebration also marks the changing of the executive board, so please join me in welcoming the 2016-2017 SAAC Executive Board. From swimming and diving, President Callum Lydiard. From track and field, Vice President Trayvon Mask. From the swimming and diving team, Community Outreach Officer Brittany Walters. From softball, Athletes for Athletes Officer Courtney Gilbert. And from women's tennis, Secretary Laura Holterbosch. Congratulations, we look forward to another outstanding year.
It's time for another Athlete of the Year nomination.
To be nominated for Athlete of the Year has been surprising and really humbling because this athletics department is filled with so many incredible athletes and students and people in general. I look at who else is nominated for it, and I see, one who helped take her team to an NCAA tournament, and I see another one who took herself to the NCAAs. It's just humbling to be considered in that same conversation with two other incredible athletes. The first half of the season compared to my second half of the season were black and white. Before I started scoring, I actually wasn't even in the top 11. There was a game that I didn't even start, and I didn't deserve to. And so I knew that I had to kind of figure things out for myself and for my team, and I just kind of went with what the coaches said, and I knew that their ideas were right, and I had to do my best to make the coaches happy. In the future, I'm gonna be able to look back and be proud of what I did here and what I was a part of. I came in when the program wasn't successful, and now for the past 2 years we've been successful, and I hope that this is a reminder for the girls to keep working and to keep pushing towards that high standard that we've been setting for the past few years.
Well, we have a new award this year, and it is the vision of one of our very own student athletes. Here to present the Formidable Scholar Award is UB graduate and former women's soccer player, Megan Obman.
Learning and internalizing the process of success proves essential at any stage of life. Irrespective of any future career a student athlete may have, having a sense of resiliency despite adversity, trusting their ability, and exemplifying an unyielding work ethic will enable them to succeed in the future. The Formidable Scholar Award highlights those who have internalized this process of success, embodied the enthusiasm and love of learning, and dedicating themselves to an area of study that proved to be a weakness or a source of frustration. Overcoming adversity, they ultimately transformed their experience into a source of pride, confidence, and champion success that they will always carry with them into the future. This award recognizes those individuals who frequently go unnoticed due to a diminished overall GPA average, but nevertheless should be recognized as emerging leaders due to their transformation as formidable scholars. Before I present the recipients of this year's Formidable Scholar Award, I would like to thank the Academic Services Department for allowing the vision to come to fruition. I would also like to extend my gratitude to my teammates, coaches, and support staff for the inspiration in creating this award. And most importantly, I would like to thank all mentors, tutors, and academic advisors that you do in allowing student athletes to be successful off the field and into our future career. Here are the nominees.
Here are the nominees for the Formidable Scholar Award. Raheem Johnson, men's basketball. Corey Henderson, football. Tyler Mabry, football. Valerie Lorty, women's diving. Ikenna Smart, men's basketball. Boise Ross, football.
And the recipients for the Formidable Scholar Awards are Valerie Lordy, Raheem Johnson, and Boise Ross. Congratulations. Yeah, I'll say a little bit of something. Despite suffering a serious concussion earlier in her collegiate career, Valerie Lordy is determined to succeed. The headaches, fleeting concentration, and other cognitive symptoms cannot prevent her from having a mental fortitude to stay disciplined in her studies of business management. By making the necessary adjustments, her tutor noted just how much time she devoted to her academics, several tutor sessions a week, on top of constantly seeing her in the library. Valerie, it is your dedication to succeed that you have emerged as a formidable scholar. Congratulations. Raheem, from being relatively apathetic about academics 2 years ago to an individual who is eager and excited to talk about ideas stemming from class discussions, Raheem Johnson has embodied the transformation of a true scholar. His newly discovered passion and enthusiasm for his African American studies major has enabled him to carry himself with the utmost confidence on and off the basketball court. Raheem, this internalization for the love of learning will undoubtedly guide you to success in your future endeavors. Congratulations. It is impossible to imagine how the loss of a teammate, roommate, and most importantly, a best friend would impact all of us. However, Boise Ross exhibited incredible resiliency this year by refusing to compromise his academic success. Quote, "I have never seen such strength in a young man ever in my life," stated Justine. Boise did not skip a class. He discussed how Solo wouldn't want him to give up on everything that he has worked so hard for because he's gone. It is with this strength that has inspired the entire student-athlete body here at UB. Boise, I'm excited to see how your leadership will manifest in the classroom and on the field for your senior year next year. Congratulations.
Stay tuned. The UB Bulls Blue and White Award Show will be right back.